Well, hello everyone. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a little quick unboxing of my Planner Perfect box. I did peek at other people's YouTubes. They are doing such a great job showcasing Planner Perfect in the box and doing a quick unboxing. But today I'm going to do a quick unboxing and then we're going to take it a little further and start setting up for November. I really don't have much time until November starts, and my last Traveler's Notebook, I get the Narrow from Planner Perfect. It's getting full, quite full, and I only have just a few pages left and I need to move on for November. So let's go ahead and start the unboxing. I think it's gorgeous. I mean, I've seen others, so I already know what's in it, but it's always nice to have somebody else's perspective with an unboxing. And I don't think of all the planner videos I do for unboxings, I'm not sure I've ever done one for Planner Perfect. So it's a good time to do that. In the beginning, it says, "It's here, your monthly subscription box, designs by Planner Perfect." She's a small company based out of Omaha, Nebraska area. And I think she has very high quality items. So this is how the box comes. I love the Fetty. It makes it feel so festive, but it's kind of like I have to poke it all out and put it in the garbage right away. I don't send many packages or gifts, so I could reuse it, but I don't have a need to. But now I do get the journal subscription, which is just the journal. And you can see here that we get some journal cards, three rolls of the washi tape, and then some stickers, and then the actual journal. Let's go ahead and open up the beautiful washi tape. I don't know if I've ever finished a Planner Perfect washi tape roll before because they're just so prolific. They really do stick well. All right, I finally got them done, and the repeat is really small. It's really just about an inch, and it does have some ladies in their winter gear holding their coffee, and it makes a really cute repetitive pattern. You can see it all along there. The next one, it looks like it's trees. I'm looking forward to seeing though. This one shapes up. All right, this one is it really is gorgeous. This one has these trees. Again, the repetitive pattern is really just about an inch, but I love the way the trees look. They're very cute. And it's unlike any washi I have already. And then the last one is a plaid. This plaid is brown and it does have some maroon accents alternating. And then of course it has the little shades of cream or off-white to make that a definitive plaid. I love that. That's pretty. I love how I could use this horizontally or vertically. So that's always helpful. Let's go ahead and get these tip-ins out of their packaging. You do get 6 designs and 2 of each designs in each of your orders. So this always comes with a calendar card. The detail on the beautiful turkey is gorgeous. Love that. So they get 2 of those. Give thanks and eat pie. So for a while, Jenny was doing her own artwork for a long time. I think she's reverted to some purchased art, and I have a feeling she's going to go back to it starting soon, very soon. I love this pumpkin. It's so pretty. A lot of depth of color. She's done a great job picking the graphics that do that look like some of her own designs. And quite frankly, this could be something she would have made. A little hot cocoa or coffee, a pie on a board, and then the olive branches. Very nice. This is one of my favorites. Very subtle and beautiful with the ferns and the pumpkins. And then here's the repeating pattern of the washi sweater weather with the ladies on the bottom. So those are our 6/12 journal cards. Next up are the stickers. Now they get 4 sheets of the stickers. They do have a significant amount of bleed around. Sometimes I like to trim them. Sometimes I just use them as is. But the first sticker sheet is this one. Again, we found the same turkey. It looks like that might be the same pie. Slow days with a French press, I wonder. And then good morning. This is I like this one quite a lot. I love how she's reading, cross-legged, nice and relaxed. We've got some books. And always enjoying pie and thankful in Thanksgiving season. And so she has some of that artwork that's beautiful. So those are the stickers. And then the planner, or sorry, the journal is always in one of these cloth bags. And here's what it looks like this month. I do enjoy the texture of her covers. They have this more of like a linen feel. And the colors on this are so beautiful and bright. You could take this a lot of different directions with the green. And here's the back side. All of her journals are stitched, so they are not stapled, which always adds to just the quality of them. And then I do notice here that the pages are white. I'm going to pull over my other one and show you the difference. So this is a cream color, and then the current one is now white. She's had a lot of requests for going back to white, and I'm glad she did because it's just so easy to work with, especially with the stickers, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and move my box out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and get started on getting set up for November. Her journals never really have a nameplate on the front, and I'm okay with that because I love the covers. They're beautiful, but we can always add one on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and do that using my journal cards. I do have this one right here, this November 2025. Of course, I can put it in just like it is, but let's be a little extra. There are a lot of different ways to approach this. I think I want a background of washi tape, and I think that is going to be the thing I would love to use and see every time. So I'm just gonna throw some washi tape on this page, and then I'll trim it in a minute. And instead of putting this down just like it is, I'm gonna make two different parts of the journal. So you've got this November 2025. I think I'm gonna round the corners on this. Let's start off with small and see what it looks like. Oh, I think that's perfect. That'll look wonderful there. I'm gonna go ahead and start trimming. I have my ruler, and I do have an X-Acto knife. This is the cool part about putting washi right in my book. I can actually cut it to where I want to with this. There's also something called a slice tool out there. I'm just pushing just the littlest bit of pressure, and you can kind of feel when the washi gets cut, but it doesn't cut the page. And so it's an easy way to get a nice clean edge with that washi tape. And because I didn't put it all the way down, it's really easy to pull up. Okay. So you can even see on the back side, it did not cut through at all. All right, so for something a little bit more festive, let's go ahead and get something to trace around. I have this circle cutter. You can put your cutter in here and circle. I just use it to make circles, but I can also use it for cutting around the edges. So let's see how, I always want to just start cutting and then until I get the hang of it. I don't like cutting too far down just in case. I'd rather go over it several times to make sure it does not cut the page underneath. I think a pair of tweezers would have worked better there, but as you know, I get to crafting. Okay, so I've got my little washi background, and I have my November, and I know it doesn't go all the way down, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. So let's go ahead and get that attached, and then we'll add some more fun flair too. So let's take another one of our journal cards, and what I'm gonna do is I was thinking that it would be nice to have like a continuous cut here. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some markings on my card. This is hard. It's always hard to explain what's in my head sometimes, but I'm going to mark this right here on this corner. And so I'm gonna cut from here to down here in a straight line, and you'll see in just a second what I have planned. You can use scissors. I like to use a quick little rotary cutter tool because I get the straightest edge this way. So I'm just gonna line up my markings. and make this cut here. All right, let me show you what I was meaning. So because I did this at the correct angle, I could do something like this to kind of round up that bottom and then put it anywhere I wanted on this page. Put this underneath, slide it down. I think that looks fun and festive. I could do this entire square as well. That looks fun. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, because I rounded the other corners, you know I need to round these. I think it'll look really good with rounded corners, especially since this back is square. And then it just softens it just enough, and then I can put it anyway. All right, so I'm thinking that because I have this side over here angled, I'm gonna do this side on this side the same way. Okay, I've got that side done, and now we're gonna modify this just a little bit because of what we have here. We're gonna just trim along this edge. Most likely it's hidden anyway. And then we'll just go down this edge with our X-Acto knife, taking care of these ones. That looks fun. Now I can go ahead and stick my calendar card right underneath here. I think that would look lovely. Okay, and then the last few things I want to do is I'm going to use this top portion of the journal card. I'm gonna cut it so it's straight because I know the bottom I will use elsewhere at a different time. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of trimming, take this off here. And then I'm gonna do a bird's tail cut on this end. And to give it just a little bit of definition off the page, I have just a marker, and I'm just gonna draw on the edges so they aren't white. It really makes a difference. It's just a little bit of an extra added touch, but it's so fun to do. I think I'm gonna round the other ends here just to make it cohesive with the rest. Now it's time to do some of that detail fine stuff. This is just a marker from my stash. I'm just gonna add a small little border around the edge. And because I made a little goop here in the corner, that's why I wipe them off all the time. I'm just gonna go back in with a brown pen, kind of close to that edge, and hopefully this will mitigate some of that extra bleed. Plus it'll add one more extra layer of detail that I think would be happy to have. Thanks again for stopping by. Don't forget to use my discount code Kim20 whenever you're shopping Planner Perfect. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.